Now, setting a foundation. Setting a foundation is really key to success, really key for greatness, really key for understanding who you are and where you're going to go in life. Your parents might not have taught you that well because maybe they didn't have a strong foundation. But I'm here to share with you guys how to set a foundation. And I'm going to be the primary example of how I set my foundation. First, I started with what was most important to me, what was most key to me, what was the most strongest thing that's out here that I can key in on to carry with me everywhere I go. And I went with the higher power. That's what I went with. You may be able to, you want to use whatever you want to use, but this is what I use. And I'm just showing you guys a primary example. I use the higher power. Now I use the higher power that the God is within me. Not in a religion, not in this, but within me. And what I did was I researched and I understood the religion part of being a Buddhist or reading the Quran or reading the Bible or reading this. I understand every aspect of why they all sound familiar. And that was what I looked for and I searched for in the Bible was Galatians 5:22 and 23. May the spirit of fruit be love, joy, peace, happiness, and self-control against thing that has no law. Now that is one primary example of what I added inside me to keep me on my toes, to keep me grounded in things in the world when I enter the world, to keep me grounded. And then I also put in discipline. I also put in sacrifice. I also put in some other things, but these are the key things that I put inside me to help me overall become this great person that I am today. Now when you put this foundation together, knowing that you got to walk with it, you got to walk the walk and talk the talk. It's just like putting on a new pair of shoes. You got to feel comfortable wearing your foundation or wearing your tennis shoe. Now if you get comfortable wearing your tennis shoe, now you can go out into the world and start running with everyone. You get what I'm saying? It's really key. It's almost like building a cake. Like you put your key ingredients in there. So you put your flour around the pan, you put your little oil, you put the cake mix in there. And sometimes if you forget to put the eggs, the cake don't rise, right? So you have to put the key ingredients inside. So you put the eggs in there and you just smush it all up. And then 45 minutes later you throw it in the oven and you get this big fluffy cake, right? And that's the same thing how you build your foundation. You put in the key ingredients inside your foundation to help you into the world, to help you become this stronger person, become a greater person, become a happier person, because your foundation is going to get you where you need to go in life if you trust it, if you have faith in it. And this is where I am today. A lot of people are like, you don't have the material things, but I'm like, it's okay. The material things will come. What you need first is to be successful here. And once you're successful here, everything falls in place. Now, people are like, well, you don't have the material things, but I can go to each country and each state with this successful mind and make millions. Want to know why? Because I made this a priority to be successful first. Everybody else wants the instantaneous thing. That is fine if that's what you want, but I'm here to help people build to be great. That is my job. This is what I do for a living. Help people become great. Casey Marshall, the life coach.